True love shouldn't be this complicated, but I die in your arms. What's going on, y'all? A few things to talk about today. So, I'm figuring out this YouTube thing, right? Figuring out the algorithm and all that, trying to work out the kinks and shit, right? So, one of the main things is within the, damn, I just did it. I was finna say, one of the main things is within the first 2 minutes, you cannot have any type of swear words or whatever, right? So I think I might have just let a S slip. You know what I mean? But just for the sake of everything running smoothly and my video reaching the audience I wanted to reach, yeah, I know I'm gonna kind of keep it clean for these first 2 minutes. Keep it real spotless. I'm not even gonna throw my music on within the first 2 minutes, just for the fact that I might have some type of profanity in the song and shit, right? So, damn. There we go. I think we done used the word twice. Gotta work on that alliteration and not using those in stuff. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, especially not in the first 2 minutes of the video. So how y'all doing? How y'all Monday going? We at 1 minute and 50 seconds. So, we gonna get into everything. I'm gonna tell y'all the topics we're talking about. We're talking about Joe Biden, he hit us with the 3 S's. He hit us with the stimmy. You know what I'm saying? He hit us with the stamps. You know what I'm saying? And he hit us with the student loans forgiveness. You know what I mean? He hit us with the triple S. I don't know, we could say he asleep at the wheel. If Joe Biden is asleep at the wheel, look, we need more sleeping presidents at the wheel for real, because I'm as a taxpayer and all that. What up, Fresh? As a taxpayer. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. My call-in phone right now is charging. So don't worry about it right now. I'll let you know when I'm going live for the call-ins. Just bear with me for a little second while I let it charge up. But yeah, you got a question about Offset. You could still type it in the comments too, bro. Matter of fact, you could go ahead and you could start typing it now. So when I get to the topic, I'll just swing around to your questions. And on that note, yeah, we 3 minutes in, so we finna get this shit started. We ain't gotta censor ourselves no more.
Come on, man, knock that shit off, man.
And we finna go in, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's get this music going and let's get this thing started. Yeah. Pulled up on her, pushed up on her, push button whip, got it straight off the corner. Ass so fat, got it straight from my mama. And she gon' throw it back for the Mac all summer. Like left cheek, right cheek, both cheeks jump. Slowing traffic down, ho, you got a speed bump. That's a booty, she gon' make it clap. Out here looking like an Instagram thirst trap. Waist thin, ass fat, face cute, she strapped, all facts, no cap, roll past. Then I pulled back, pulled up on her in the push start. Bitch got right to the good part. Good brain on her, not book spot. She got whole ways, but she got a good heart, man. I pulled up on her in the push start, and the bitch got right to the good part. Good brain on her, but she not
Book smart, she a little thot, but she got a good heart. She'll hit a playmakers, grab some clothes for me. She'll hate, make her hit them disrespectful hoes for me. Go collect the low for me, keeps a special roll for me. I don't smoke no exotic. Got a knot in my pocket, the pocket rocket. She pop it and tuck it right in the Man, I feel like I'm a pimp, and my bitch she a thug. Big dick, that's her favorite drug, and I'm a thug. Hips wide, ass hella fat. She tootin' up, I be stiff, but I loosen up. She cool as fuck, we don't ask when it's cool to fuck. We doing us, I might hit it when we waking up or in the club. She know it don't matter where she at. I'm pulling up, pulled up on her in the push start. Bitch got right to the good part. Good brain on her, not book smart. She got whole ways, but she got a good heart, man. I pulled up on her in the push start, and her bitch got right to the good part. Good brain on her, but she not book smart. She a little thot, but she got a good heart, ayy. I like her. She cool with me. You know? Hey. I don't slut shame. I don't slut shame. I don't slut shame. Hey. I'm a feminist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's going on with y'all peoples? My people. We got a couple of things to discuss today. You know how we do, Mac World Daily. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. You know I don't ask for much, but what I do ask is if you like the content and you want to support your boy, just hit me with a like on the video. You know, it take a little second and it helped me get into the algorithm so more people could see the video. And now the fire truck want to come around and jet, and I'm trying to do my jet. They know it's 1:30. So it helped me out a lot, helped me get in the algorithm, and more people we reach, the more people we could discuss. You know, some of y'all I know that I talked to, you know, we had those discussions, and y'all slowly want to, oh my God, don't tell me somebody got popped out here on Buffer. Golly. Yeah, it's rough out here. But so I was finna say, yeah, you know, just help me out, hit me with a little like, little subscriber thing, a little like-a-thon, a little subscriber thing. And you know, we keep on jamming. And keep these topics rolling. Hey Prince, what you doing? Come here, Prince. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. He think he did something. Prince looking guilty. He think he did something. Hey boy. See, this is Prince the dog right here. Hey, Princeton. You might be guilty, boy. What you do? Better not be drinking toilet water. Trying to put you on my live, man. Where up, my dog? This is my dog, Princeton. Say what's up, Prince. Well, it ain't my dog, actually. It's my baby's dog. Her Shorky, her Shih Tzu, Yorkshire Terrier mix, you know. Prince, he a cool dog though, you know. My little homie. So let's get into these topics, all right? All right, first off, I'm gonna talk about what's light first, which is Joe Biden, right? That's the light topic because we gotta get heavy and we gotta get a little bit social political with the last topic, right? So we gonna start out light because you know what they say, you can't feed no steak to a baby, right? Right, so, you know, we gonna keep it light for y'all. All right, so they complaining about Joe Biden, like I said, man. Folks got a lot to say about him. You know, they talking about, you know, they be calling him Sleepy Joe and all that, which I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny as hell. I was watching them the other day at a press conference, and hey, he is I keep holding on. He holding on by a thread. But that last little thread got a lot of power in it though. So man, I'm gonna say, man, it's like your grandpa who he a good ass grandpa. He always got the Werthers and all that shit, but dude just you know, it's just his time is just coming to an end, and the way he moving just ain't it just ain't inspiring to people, like, you know what I'm saying? He don't got the fervor of inspiration of a younger general, you know what I'm saying, of a younger commander in chief. So, you know, he out there, he be moving a little slow, but no, he getting some shit done. Like I said, he hit us with the 3 S's, right? And let's go back through them. What's the 3 S's? We got the stimmy. We getting them stamps. So you got something for your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You got something for your belly. You know what I'm saying? You got your stamps. And then, just in case you actually did something, he said, man, I ain't just gonna serve everybody that's sitting around on their ass collecting Juicy Juice and Capri Sun and motherfucking Wick cereal like rice checks and shit, right? He said, I'm gonna help some of y'all that actually tried to go out here and pursue this throwed off American dream too. So he hit us with the last S, the student loan forgiveness. Come on, man. I'm saying, man, when have that ever been done? You gotta get a man. You gotta get a man his props and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him his accolades for that right there. So, you know, like it say on the thumbnail, he said, no more malarkey. I'm finna get some shit done. You know, he said, I'm more than the show pony and the 5 and dime. You know what I'm saying? He said he broke the old slang out on y'all and shit.
Bruh.
But yeah, he getting it done though, man, and that's good to see. So, man, shout out to that boy Moneybagg Joe. I'm appreciating them stamps, bruh. I got 100. Listen, my snack shelf look like the value menu of a corner store, right? Like all the best things you want. I got roll-ups, I got caramel corn, I got Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? I got like all the best shit that you want all on your shelf. And Moneybagg Joe, he did it for me. Nah, he made some shit happen though for a young player, man. So life is good, man. You gotta take it when it's good, because it might not always be like this. You know what I'm saying? We might end up in that war from Demolition Man where fast Taco Bell and McDonald's go to war, or Taco Bell and Burger King, and we end up eating, you know what I'm saying, shit on a stick or something. You never even know what's gonna happen out here, man. I'm going underground and get my fried rat burger though, because I ain't gonna lie, that rat burger looked good as hell that Sylvester Stallone ate. You know what I'm talking about?
Bruh.
But yeah, anyway, Joe, shout out to the man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna move to the next topic, which my boy Fresh in the comments said he has specific, for those of y'all that don't alliterate and enunciate, he had Pacific questions about Offset, man. Cause I said, man, somebody check on your boy Offset, man. Hey man, have y'all heard from Offset, man? I don't know. I know he's not in the Migos anymore, man. So I don't know what's going on with that guy, man. But somebody need to check on him, because this is what I noticed, right? Interesting video I was watching on Friday. It was interesting to the point, or Saturday morning, my bad. It was on Saturday morning, and it was interesting to the point where I was gonna ask, I was asking my unofficial silent co-host Kimberly and shit, because I get a lot of my ideas from her and I get a lot of my feedback from her, right? So I was asking her about this topic, right? Because the lady said that women get finessed in a sense in the marriage. Now stick with me, because we're going to get to the Offset and Cardi B thing, right? And see why y'all need to check on Offset. Because she said women get finessed somewhat in the marriage, because... And I figured this out from what she said, so I'm gonna add in my own words, in my own little insight I had that I wanted to make sure I chopped down to y'all today and kick to y'all. Like, a lot of what women do in the marriage and why they feel finessed is because they don't look at a marriage as its own venture, its own journey and shit, and its own type of ordeal that need work in itself to work. They just look at it like marriage compared to being single. Like, this is what I would be doing if I was single. This is how I was when I was single. So since I'm married, I shouldn't have to deal with no problems from being single. But that ain't how marriage work though. Your marriage don't exist just to be compared to your single life. That's a whole nother person you with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so while you expecting them to just be a weight and an anchor to offset the shit you would be doing if you were single, then I mean, you basically, man, neutering that person, man. You know what I mean? Like, so with that, what the guy said was this in the discussion and shit. I hope y'all sticking with me and shit, because I just said some real shit, right? So what the guy said was this. He was like, this is partly why that reason is. He was like, because, man, prior to the marriage, man, we got a hobby or something. We like basketball. We like video games. You know what I'm saying? We like sports. We might watch Sports Center or something. You know what I mean? But he said a lot of times with the woman, when she get into the marriage is her whole life. You know what I'm saying? It become like her whole life. It's especially, you know, if she primarily got the kids, if she doing a lot of homemaking and stuff, the marriage become her whole life. So they look at it in the sense of when they kind of sacrifice so much for the sake of the marriage, and that the marriage becomes everything to them, both personally and in a relationship, that they feel betrayed when the man is able to be in the marriage but still have something for himself. Like he still go out with his friends, or he still do something like play video games, or he still watch sports a lot. You walking in front of the TV and shit like that, trying to make sure you don't have to, you feel like you should be the thing that he pay the most attention to, since he's the thing you pay the most attention to. You know what I mean? So it's like women feel finesse. Now, the reason I mentioned that, I said all that to say all this, so we get to Offset Migo, right? Now, this is where that dynamic switch up slightly at, right? We gonna talk about it, right?
Can I talk? Can I talk? Let me talk.
So we gonna talk about it, right? This is where that dynamic switches up slightly with Offset. Like, it's different when you taking a, we just gonna call it, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. We just gonna call it a 3-0. You know what I'm saying? We'll call her a 3-0. Kim said Prince is cute. Hey, I'm the star of this show. Not Prince. I'm the cute one here. Nah, it's crazy though, because you know, it's one of them things where the paradigm switch up with Offset and Cardi B is because, man, he tried to turn the yo into a housewife. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different, because that situation is always dealt up with a caveat. What you doing is you offering this woman validation. You offering to clean up her image. A lot of times when they seen as being a quote unquote yo, you know, I got to clean it up. So I'm going to say H word. You know what I'm saying? He tried to turn the H word into a housewife, right? So he got the H word. He say, okay, I'm going to clean her image up. You offering her marriage, not like, man, I think she just finna make me super duper happy and shit. Like, she just seemed like she just the one for me. Nah, it's like you trying to clean her image up. So you offer her this ring and shit, and you could tell, because they be on it like, oh, I got the ring, right? So you offer her the ring, and now what that creates is a situation where you took the chance on her, and now the marriage is only contingent on being a good marriage if you making her happy. Because like I said, that comparing it to being single. She figure if she was single, she could be quote unquote living her best life. You know what I'm saying? Which is, we all know what that entails and shit. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of cucumber and shit like that. You know what I mean? So she look at it like, if I'm gonna be with you, you know, and I'm sacrificing all that cucumber and that pole, I be, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here being a little pole cat, you know what I'm saying? And doing all this and that.
Bruh.
So it's like, if I'm sacrificing all that and you still going out and doing stuff and you able to be Offset Migo, that ain't fair. I feel like I'm getting finessed, because I could still be out here being, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what Cardi consider herself, because it really, to me, it seemed like she really ain't miss a beat, but she just having kids with the dude, right? But, you know, shout out to Cardi B though. She seemed like a decent person and shit, right? But so she having the kids and all that, and the reason I say shout out to her is because he wiped her. My point in what I'm making is, she not changing, she haven't changed. But like I said, check on Offset, because goddamn it, if Offset ain't looking the same, man. Offset, if you look at Offset, hold on, let me show y'all this thing. Let me see. We gonna do the YouTube thing. Let me go to a couple of these comments. He said, plus Fresh said, plus they both in the industry, so who knows how much was arranged, for lack of a better word. Yep, that's a good ass point right there, with them both being in the industry. You don't really know how much of that was actually something that was put together for both of their image. Like you see what they tried to do with Moneybagg Yo and Megan Thee Stallion, but that just ain't working shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was too dumb, like, huh, where I'm supposed to go, huh? And she was too macho, like, nigga better have my kids, bro. I give a kid. You know, they was finna fight. You know what I'm saying? So nah, but for real though, I'm just talking shit. But nah, so it's a different dynamic with them two, and he gotta kind of keep her happy because the momentum gonna be on her side. Like, oh, you married her, and she was doing this, and she could have been doing that, and doing all this, and then another thing she gonna do, like, and I'm gonna say another person that remind me of that situation, and they actually ironically started hanging together, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Well, you know, Kim Kardashian was just getting piped out, so she ain't been hanging with Kanye lately. But, you know, they started hanging together, and that's when Offset started dressing weird. But, bro, y'all get with these H words, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all be all insecure on the back end and figure, like, man, let me change up and, like, be this family dude. Or, like, that's always good to be a family dude, but, like, change up from who the fuck you was at first to kind of like, you think you finna lead the charge and set this example. Man, please. Offset, Cardi B ain't changed shit. And you out here, nigga, dressing like you a motherfucking high-class butler, nigga, some shit like that. You dressing like a motherfucking turned-up doorman, bro. I don't know what's up with that, but you need your friends back, bro. Matter of fact, was them your friends? Them was your family, bro. The Migos was your family, and I thought the Migos fucking saying was one for all for one.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
So what the fuck happened to that? Look, when Cardi B joined the Migos, that's when they went downhill all the fucking way. When she joined the Migos, man. I told you, man, yep. And it happened to every one of them, too. Yep, just like Fresh said, I coined that term, boyfriend rappers. And that's exactly what he turned into. Anytime a rapper turned into a boyfriend rapper, over, career over. You know what I'm saying? Sierra wanted to turn Future into a boyfriend rapper, but he wasn't with that shit. That's the whole reason why he get to be the toxic king, because he was the one that turned it down. One of the ones that turned it down. Moneybagg Yo turned it down for a second, but he fell in and shit. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, if I ain't mistaken, he having some problems with the chick right now. Her name like Ari something. And I think she was like G Herbo baby mama, somebody else girlfriend, and some other shit, man. But I'm gonna save that as a topic for tomorrow. As a matter of fact, because I want to lean into that a little bit more. Something about their situation. I'm gonna keep the name of the topic just, you know, hidden till tomorrow, but it's gonna have something to do with that. And so speaking of rap and speaking of rappers and speaking of rap culture, man, do y'all see this nigga, what's his name? Bad Bunny, Bad Baby. What's his name? Bad Bunny. So dog, like a Kimberly. Where is Bad Bunny from? Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican. I knew that already and shit. Thank you, Kimberly. Oh shit, hold up. We got new info coming in. Hold on. I think, dude, is he Cuban? Oh shit, yeah, we had it right. Thank you. So, Bad Bunny, right? Puerto Rican dude. If y'all look on the thumbnail, it's down in the bottom corner. So the headline was this. They're talking about dude kissed one of his backup dancers or something like that on stage, like a male backup dancer. And I mean, you know, I'm all for whatever everybody want to do, you know, and I know it sounds like a butt coming up, but ain't no butts coming up or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for whatever everybody want to do. However, what ended up happening is when you have these people that are not participating in the black part of rap culture, but just what they call the culture, which is everything about what rappers do except the blackness. You know what I'm saying? So you might get the dreads, you might get what they getting faded up now. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do this, like what I do. You know how I started this trend. You know what I'm saying? I get faded up. You know, had the dreads at the top. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, I started this. You know what I'm saying? But nah, so they try to do this. They try to do the things we do, follow our trends and all that shit. So you might get the gold chain. You might even get a little bit of slang. You might even get a couple N-words here and there. You know, but at the end of the day, everybody want to be an N-word, but don't nobody want to be an N-word, right? So my problem with this is when you have these other people doing their best imitation of a black man, and they go out and they do stuff like this, like Bad Bunny or whatever his name is, kissing this dude, right? Let me pull this shit up for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Let me use this one. My big split screen. Yeah, all right, hold up. Yeah, so I pull it up like that, right? So if y'all see dude right there down in the corner, that's the Puerto Rican dude. Hold on, I'm zooming out. Am I zooming out? I'm zooming in. Yeah. Oh, they zooming in on the words. Bam, there we go. Well, somewhat zoomed in, whatever, y'all get it. But so that's dude down in the corner right there.
Bruh.
And so when people going out and they doing their best rendition of, and what the fuck is that in dude head? Some motherfucking Lucky Charms. It look like this nigga got faded up. First of all, bro, they ain't even blend dude fade, and then they threw some Lucky Charms in that shit and called it a pride cut. Fuck you mean? Better go with that shit.
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
Nah, dog got a pride cut with some Lucky Charms in that hoe. Fuck you mean, boy? Nobody want to see that shit. But nah, so looking at him and shit, right? When people go out here and do their best rendition of a black man and a black woman, which I'm gonna get to in a second, and they do this off-brand shit like this, they don't attribute this to Puerto Ricans. This ain't the controversy that come with this, it's not gonna be looked at as like, oh man, Puerto Rican rappers are blazing trails out there kissing guys openly on stage. Nah, they gonna blame this. They gonna put this shit on rap culture. They're gonna put this on black people, dude. They not putting this on Puerto Rican rappers. They not putting that on Puerto Rican culture. They gonna do this shit here, and then they gonna push that all off on us. And it go the same with y'all women too. So y'all ain't safe too, because when they have hoes out here thotting out like Selena Powell and fucking what's her name, Cat Stacks and all that, they don't even be black women and shit. And even to a certain extent, Kim Kardashian and shit. But they gonna put that on black women in rap culture and like, you know what I'm saying, like bad bitch and all that shit. Man, these some Kim Kardashian, I don't know what the fuck she is. What the fuck is she? She from somewhere. And Cat Stacks, her ass got deported. And Selena Powell, man, she looked like Michael Jackson and shit, and went off the rails and didn't know what he wanted to do, what gender assignment he wanted to get. But whatever she do, since she gonna go do it with the rappers and all that, and it's gonna be associated with the culture. Y'all remember for a second when Miley Cyrus jumped up and wanted to be on some I don't know what she wanted to be on.
Bruh.
But I guess she was fucking with Mike Will or Juicy J or one of them, and she had a song talking about J's on her feet and all this stuff, like some old goofy shit, right? But then when she got done with all that, she got whatever accolades she could get. She was doing a bunch of twerking on stage, well, what she called twerking, but she ain't got no ass. It was like wagging her cervix. She was doing a lot of cervix wagging on stage, and they was attributing that. They wasn't like, oh, country singers out here twerking out and going crazy twerking. They're like, oh, look at the former Disney star Hannah Montana. No, they put that shit on rap and black culture and shit, the way she was acting. And she was like, oh, I had to get out of it because I couldn't participate with the rap anymore because everything was all, she said everything was S my D. And all that, like everything was all misogynistic and S my D and all that. But this my question to Miley Cyrus. Why couldn't you go out there? You wanted to get involved with some rappers and all that. Why you had to go to Juicy J? You say no to Ratchet Chicken's Juicy J Kane. And shout out to Juicy J. That's one of my favorite rappers. But you knew what the hell you was doing, Miley Cyrus.
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
You could have went and got conscious. You could have been a conscious little white girl rapper. No, you went because, like I said, a lot of times your white friends and your white counterparts aren't interested in you as a fellow just professional person with black skin. They want the ghetto part of the blackness. They want the entertainment part of the blackness. So she know what the hell going on. She went to go do some hood black shit with Mike Will made it and shit like that. Come on, man. But it all get attributed to black culture. So I'ma say this one more time. Listen, Bad Bunny is not black. He's kissing this dude. Y'all see him kissing this dude and it's controversial and all that. Okay. But remember, he's not a black man, so don't start trying to push that shit on us, because you know that's what's coming next. They're going to try and push it off on just, like, rap, and therefore, like, they're going to say, oh, it's a rap thing because he a rapper. But then as it get funneled into what it means for rap, it ain't going to be, like, multicultural rap and all the rappers, including the rapper that did it. No, it's going to be black rappers, like, you know what I mean? They be having agendas, man. I'm going to give y'all one more example before I get up out of here, man, because I be trying to keep it 30, and I would have ended it right there and been on the 30-minute mark. So shout out to me. I'm getting good with this time and shit, right, and been able to get my topics out. But I'm going to say one more thing. They be having agendas. I remember people used to wear their pants sagging back in the days, you know what I'm saying, before everything got all, you know what I'm saying, snug and all that shit, right? And they even had laws against that shit. They didn't want people sagging their pants, right? So they had laws against that shit. Like, they was trying to fine people for sagging their pants and shit like that, right? But this the funny thing. I remember looking at this thing. It's kind of hot up under these lights. My bad. Oh, shit. So I remember I was looking at this thing, and it was like Kanye West had first put on a little skirt and start wearing this little skirt around and shit on stage and shit like that. And they was like, is this the new trend? Like, I seen it on maybe 7-8 different sites. It was like, is this the new trend? Are men wearing skirts? Are rappers wearing skirts? It's like they want to put a man in that dress so bad, dude. You know what I'm saying? And the other site I seen, I want to say, is like Boss Up or some bullshit like that, right? They was like this. They didn't ask, was it the new trend? They was like, this is the style now. Get over it. Accept it. Get over it. But why it couldn't be like that with sagging pants? Like, this is the style. Just accept it and get over it. No, let's pass a law against that shit. Even though, you know, they say, then they're trying to say, oh, you know, in prison, it's like this or it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucker, we not in prison. A lot of times folks will be sagging their pants, might have had a long shirt, or, you know what I'm saying? You gonna pull your shit up to the appropriate level to sag it at. It ain't like you just finna be walking around with your butt showing with your little tight prison drawers, because you ain't got no prison drawers.
Come on, man. Knock that shit off, man.
So, you know, it's a little bit different, right? But nah, they try to push it hard, and I'll never forget that shit. Because I was like, why they just like, this is how it is now. Like, Kanye did it, so this is how it is now. And that let me know something about Kanye, but I been knew that though. Like, they use figureheads to try to push shit. That's why he was like, Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves. She just sent them to work for other white people. And whenever he say some shit, you could tell they programmed the way he even say it in his what they call his Valley Girl voice and shit. We have to all come together. But then when you want to get some black accolade, I don't care. Ye do what he wanna do. I say what I wanna say. I don't care what nobody say, cause Ye do what he wanna. Then see, we all have to come together because our lives matter. And I as a creative, you know what I'm saying? They be putting them figureheads up there to mislead you niggas. So again, Kanye West is not black. No, I'm just talking shit. Bad Bunny ain't black, man. Man, that's all we got today for y'all, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, please, 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 I'm desperate, man. Hit me with a like, dog. Now, I need some likes. I need some subscribes so I can get in that algorithm. We trying to keep working, keep engaging. And just, man, I appreciate that shit. That's all it take for me. Just, man, let me know that you seen my shit. Hit me with that, hit that thumbs up. Oh, and you can hit the bell icon to stay notified. But for what I hear, the bell don't be working like that. So really, just check for me 1 o'clock every day it's always going to be between 1 and 1:30. So like the 1 o'clock hour, you know what I mean? And yeah, hit me up, comment. I get back to you in the comments and stuff like that if I don't get to you right away. My call is will be back up tomorrow, and I appreciate y'all, man. You know, we do.